increasing the impact on LGBT plus young persons' lives. I think we're working with quite a distressed group of young persons because, you know, if you look at LGBT plus population, especially young persons, you know, higher level of isolation and loneliness, higher level of common mental health problems. So all of those indicators are quite high.
We had the challenge of actually identifying what causes we could support. So we're a national contractor. We work all over the country. The uptake wasn't as great as we thought because we weren't reaching out to people, even though we were putting on our social media. You know, we were going through our employees. So there was a little bit of a challenge there. So that's where our paths crossed from a what impact point of view. And suddenly there was this platform that kind of could channel that message out to the wider country, all them organisations that are looking for support. And as a result, you know, we got hundreds of applications just for that offer alone. And on there, we've got numerous offers from volunteering, from cash donations. So it was great, you know, hundreds of applications to work through. I got in touch with all the different organisations, the ones that kind of met the criteria. And we had a discussion. You know, we did, it's employee led. So I took back to the employee committee a shortlist, and it was the employee committee off the back of the applications that decided out of that kind of shortlist, you know, which project they felt Novus could have the biggest impact on.
One of the kind of aspects of those conversations, I think, when we came across Novus was that we didn't feel that the building is doing justice to young persons. And I think I remember, Kevin, when you first came in to the building, I was like, well, this is not what we want young persons to feel like when they come in, and, you know, it's drabby and it's badly capped and it's, you know, all those things. Well, we have had a roof falling in between. So, you know, like that kind of stuff. So it didn't send the right message because we're very much focused on the relationship with the young persons, and the young person has to feel a level of respect.
As Ukas highlighted to begin with, it was about a kind of a space that was tired and wasn't inspiring the young people that use that. But then what kind of gave even more urgency, and that kind of filtered through to the employee judging panel, really, was there was a leak in the roof, and the roof collapsed, and some people rely on this community centre for their support.
It was to access venue space in central London, and it was space that otherwise we wouldn't have been able to afford to hire. A contact at What Impact was able to open up the conversation directly with Carter Jonas and see if they'd be willing to provide something for us. And the impact of that event was so far reaching. We posted pictures on Facebook, we had lots of engagement. So we've actually, in fact, generated more supporters through that one event. So overall, I think What's Impact is a fantastic platform.
What Impact helped us to devise some really useful social value offers based on who we are and what we do. They suggested that we could provide meeting and event space free of charge in our central London office, and we were taken up on that offer by a few organisations, one of which was Ignite Youth. One of their CEO asked if they could hold their birthday fundraising party here in one of our big meeting rooms, which we were happy to be able to facilitate. I'm really grateful to What Impact for helping to point us in the right direction and being able to facilitate that relationship with Ignite Youth for us.